All right, we are live. Yes, we are live. Welcome, everybody, to another Thursday Tarot at 7 o'clock. I'm Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and this Thursday, we are going to talk about the lunar eclipse. So, welcome, everybody. I think I'm gonna like kind of chill a little bit to see if anybody's coming into the chat, but either way, we're doing a lot tonight. So I'm so excited that you're here. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to talk a little bit about the eclipse that's going on. I hate when my shirt does that. I hate that. We're going to talk a little bit about the eclipse and what's going on for Sunday, the 7th. It's a full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces. So this is going to be about emotions and all of that, and releasing those emotions. Full moon sheds light on things, and that's what we're going to do. So what we're going to do when we jump in, we're going to do the collective reading. So what I'm going to do is just a general feel reading. So I'm going to do 3 cards in a different way than I normally do it, doing reversals and all that. And then I'm going to hit the psychic tarot for the heart. I'll do 3 of those cards, and that will be the collective. And then I'm going to do that for each of, all right, Jen, good. I'm glad you're here. Hey, welcome. All right. So we're going to do that for each of the signs. And I want to kind of speed through those because we've done the midweek reset. We have the freaking weekend coming up Friday, tomorrow. So what I want to do is just do a really fast reading, just a fast reading, because I'm going to tell you what the full moon, where it lies in your houses. And then we're going to do Q&A. So I'm going to do a reading for you. You ask your question, I'll put you in there. Of course, people in the Vibe Tribe, members of the Vibe Tribe, get first dibs. So just so you know, and you can join. It's not too late. Okay. But we're going to do something a little bit different before we do this. Okay. Hold on to your hats, kids. We're going to talk about the blood moon. That's what this one is called on Sunday. And it is a good time to release anything that no longer serves you. We're going to pinpoint it each, sign by sign. And what I would like to do is tell you that this is the part of the month where we really figure out, we have the time to slow down, to figure out where we're going from here and how we're going to do it. Not so easy of a task. Oh, I didn't know that it puts a live in the corner there. All right, well, whatever. Hi, Karen. How you doing? Kevin's here too. That's cool. Yeah, that's another thing. I'm going to stop and talk to y'all, especially if you're in the chat, I mean, of course, got to do it. Let's put out some love there. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so like I said, we're going to wing it. This is what Thursdays are. It's a hangout. It's not going to be like, well, I got this certain criteria to follow. I really just want to get to the meat of it and just go ahead and start doing readings. I mean, why not? So I hope everyone's got their beverage. I've got coffee tonight. Yeah, so what we're going to do, I'm just going to wait a little bit longer. We're going to do a little ritual, just a little bit. So, yeah, I'm really excited about that. It's nothing big. It's just we're going to take a moment. We're going to get in tune, and then we're going to get into the energy. So I'm excited about it. I don't know if you can see it. I wonder if it's still doing it. You could actually see my blood pumping in my neck. Like it wasn't like that until I knew I had to like start the live, and I'm looking on camera. See it? Oh my God. That's how excited I am, kids, or I'm having a stroke. Either way, it's live. So let's get into it. What we're going to do is, I know the fucking train, right? Dunkirk. Ghetto fabulous. Yeah, we're going to wait for the train to go by before we get into our little meditative state. All right. But before we begin, I want to test something out, and you guys got to help me out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try this test screen, okay? Train's still blaring its fucking horn. So I'm going to throw this test screen up, and I want you to let me know if you see it like, well, it slowly animates, but I also want to know if you hear the music to it too. So give me a thumbs up if it works, or tell me I'm fucking retarded. Okay, so ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So are you able to hear the music? How does it look on that side? Oh, that's right, there's a delay. Cool. Oh no, what is that? Are those? Oh, I hear it. Okay, good. Excellent. Wonderful. Wonderful. Everything's going according to plan. Everything works out in my favor. Say that a lot. It works, okay? So, let's see. Let's get into it. I'm going to go ahead and just get my little thing here. Yeah, excellent. So what we're going to do is we are going to bless our energy and our space for this lunar eclipse energy. And really think about now, well, what I want you to do is just think about yourself. Just want you to get cozy where you're at. Hopefully you're not driving your fucking car. But that's all right. Maybe you'd want to pull over. We're just going to get this Palo Santo lit if you're wondering what the hell I'm doing. I'm smoking a big fat dude. I love the smell of this stuff. Sacred wood. Okay. We're going to bless our energy. Kind of get rid of that negativity that we've accumulated maybe all summer. I'm going to bless the space here. I'm going to bless the space over here. I'm going to hit my cards. We're having every loud vehicle that could go by. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? All right. Beautiful. Blessing our space. We are ready. We are good. I hope you are feeling good too. All right. We'll just put that there so we don't light our house on fire, because that would suck live. Okay. Right. I think it's quieted down a little bit. So let's go over to that meditation screen. Okay. All right. Go ahead and close your eyes and take a deep breath in and release it slowly. Yeah, take another deep breath in. And release it slowly. Let's do one more, another deep breath in. And release it slowly. Now imagine the moon glowing above you. Soft, but powerful. Bathing you in silver light. As you breathe, picture anything heavy or outdated. Habits, fears, relationships, self-doubt. Feel those lifting up and dissolving into that moonlight. Now, see the moon filling you with gentle Pisces energy, intuition, compassion, forgiveness, and trust in the divine flow. Now go ahead and say to yourself, I release what no longer serves me. I trust the universe. I am ready for what's next. When you're ready, open your eyes. You are aligned, cleansed, and connected. Well, let me know in the comments, in the chat, how that worked for you. Because right now I'm feeling pretty good, you know? It's a beautiful thing to kind of release, you know what I mean? And always, always, always keep yourself in check to let go of what no longer serves you. You never have to hold on to it. There is nothing that says that you need to hold on to it. So let it go. It'll do you some good, you know? So with that being said, I hope you like that. Give me some hearts or something like that. You know, make the chat interactive. Show some. Hey, Shrell, how you doing? Are you guys sitting on the porch watching this together? All right. Very good. Love that. Love that. Love that. Love that. So let's, all right, we got some people in. We got some peeps. Okay, we got this. Let's go ahead and check a little. Let's do a little work here. Okay. All right, I think we're all set. I think what we're going to do next is the collective reading. So we'll just... Okay. Let's go ahead and, yeah, let's do the collective reading. So this is going to be good. What we're going to do is... Let's turn it over to the tarot table. And this is the collective energy, the energy around you, you know. Do we have the collective on here? Okay. Yes, no. Send it. There we go. Okay. That's all I wanted. That's it. Very good. Yeah, so little meditations like that. That's awesome. Which opens the door to a lot, you know. And I love doing these lives. Maybe that's what we'll do is kind of like a portion, we'll set aside a portion where we can all sync that up, where we know that the meditation portion is going to happen, so we're in the right place at the right time. And like we can all collectively meditate. That would be fucking awesome. Let me know your thoughts. All right, so what we're going to do for the collective energy, folks, for this lunar eclipse in Pisces. Okay, so what this looks like to me is that we have an opportunity here for things to come together as far as collective energy. But there's a frustration here, and I believe it's lack of nurturing. So for your brothers and sisters, your friends, your lovers, your parents, your grandparents, your great-grandparents, you know, any of that, any of your family, the people that are in your life, the souls that are in your life, nurture them in some way. And you can see, you know, the full moon here is that we can get an alignment. But for right now, it just seems like we're frustrated with the opportunity isn't here. It doesn't feel like the universe is providing us with what we desire. So what we really need to do here is to open up to the possibility. That means, if there's cards reversed, because I got to explain this to you guys because I don't do reversals in the normal readings, but that means that there's a blockage to this energy. So collectively, we really need nurturing. We really need to empower ourselves. And it can't happen unless we're doing it for ourselves. If we want to change the world, you have to be that change. You see what I'm saying? And we're almost not looking at the opportunity to really come together. The Two of Cups is coming together. The opportunity is blocked. The coming together is blocked. And I think the solution is empowerment, nurturing. We need to get back to that mother nurturer. I'm going to tell you something, folks. Towards the beginning of time when civilization started to develop, it was the woman that were the elders and ran the fucking show. The men went and hunted and protected. The women were the ones that, still held that bond to nature. We both do, men and women, but it was more that feminine nurturing energy. So this is just empowerment. The Empress is empowerment. It's taking your power back. It's allowing yourself to see the opportunities that are coming up towards the end of the year. It's things finally coming together for you if you just allow them. And it all comes down to empowerment. All right. So that's the main feel for that. That looks like good energy. If they were all right side up, it'd be a hell yeah. It'd be a thumbs up. However, we have the blockages, all right? So we're going to, all right, now I'm not going to read the reversals on these, all right? But let's make a note that they did all come up reversed. Detaching, resting and reconsidering and blossoming. This is setting ourselves free from the things that bind us. You know what I mean? Detaching from things that hold us back. Giving things a rest. Getting the rest. A lot of us don't get our sleep. I see that a lot in what I do. Are you getting enough sleep? The cards will say, are you getting enough sleep? No. I've heard maybe one or two people in the last year say yes. And I was just floored by it, But rest is important for all of us. It gives our body a chance to recalibrate itself. And when we're not getting enough sleep, we need those quality hours. Our mind gets foggy, and then the body starts really cortisoling it out. You know what I mean? And we don't need that shit. So collectively, it's time to detach from things that weigh us down, to set ourselves free and realize the opportunities that are ahead of us here, So for the collective, we're going to get a message, a closing message for the collective reading. And then we're going to hit the signs. We're going to hit the signs. Throw your signs in the comments because we're going to do those signs first. All right? But don't take off. Maybe I shouldn't do it that way. I don't know. I said it, so that's how we're going to do it. All right, let's get a message for the collective. So I guess what we got here, I want one message, not three. What we got here is a world that is tired, that needs to realize that self-nurturing is the key to really healing the world. We're always trying to go out and do it out there for everybody else, and we need to do it for ourselves. And that's the big thing. And just not getting a rest or reconsidering our actions or doing that self-reflection. And I think this is a time to do it. Journey. So for the collective message, it's enjoy the journey. This is, you know, the destination. You can see it in your minds. But if you're too fixated on the destination, we get lost. You see what I'm saying? We get lost, where we get distracted by U-turns and roundabouts and dead ends, because we're too fixated on the journey, on the destination. We have to enjoy the journey, and that's what this is saying. Is that the light at the end of the tunnel for this eclipse is to release yourself from preconceived notions, what others think. Nurture yourself, and you'll be able to nurture others. Enjoy the journey. And I firmly believe that this is evolution for us. This is one more step. And we're being guided in one way or the other by our intuition, by our angels, by our guides. So enjoy the journey. See, that's what this is saying here too. You have an opportunity to create the reality you want, and you're too fixated on old behaviors that rob you of your joy, that rob you of your sleep, that rob you of your happiness. And I think that's what it comes down to. So what could the collective do is release the past and embrace now, and stop focusing on the destination. You know where you're going, but enjoy the fucking journey along the way. Or what is the point of it all? I guess that's what we got to ask ourselves. What's the point of all this if we're not enjoying it? Everyone follow me on that? Let's take a look at the chat. I got to switch in between all of that. We got some Cappies. We got some Pisces. We got some Cancers. We got, Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Jojo. Long time no see, no, Jojo. Better get your ass over at the center. All right, so this collective energy is really saying empower yourself. Detach from what no longer serves you. Get the rest you so rightly deserve and need. And put things to rest that no longer serve you. You see where everything's going here? It's a time to blossom. It really is. It's a time to set ourselves free. It's a time to allow connections to happen. It's a time to allow ourselves to enjoy the journey. And that, my friends, is your collective reading for this lunar eclipse. Fantastical event. Thank you. All right. Now, let's get down to it. Let's do our little mini readings first, because I'm going to do those readings kind of just like I did there. All right? All right. That's right, Jen. I was just thinking about you the other day too, Jojo. That's so weird. So weird. It's not weird. That's how it goes. When you're in our field, it's not surprising anymore, but it still surprises you, you know? All right, so let's see. What can we do here? What can we do? God, if I had dual monitors, this would be great, but it overloaded my system, so I couldn't do that. Don't overload your system. All right, everybody. That's the collective energy. So now what we're going to do is sign by sign. And I think it's only fair that we pick people out in the chat. So I think what we're going to do, well, I'm going to just go down the list. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. That's the best way to do it. First of all, let's put it on the board. Capricorn, Capricorn. Let's get your lunar eclipse tarot reading real quick, nice and easy, lemon squeezy. Again, this is in your third house. This is about short trips. This is about communication, communicating effectively. Okay. So let's do it. All right. Lunar eclipse reading. Boom, boom, boom. All right, listen, Capricorn. Don't be tempted to resist letting go of something from the past, especially something that's a negative situation that happened here. I don't know what that is, but I will tell you it is something about childhood. It is about something from the past. Don't be tempted to put your energy into the past of something. Don't waste your communication on that. Let's not go backwards. Let's go forwards. That's the thing that we need to do. The Six of Cups always, always, always points to childhood. Always. And it could be children too. You could be having some issues with some kids. The Ten of Swords is moving forward. It's a payoff. But it's our negative thoughts. We're done taking arrows. We're done taking bullshit from the past, all right? So this is basically telling you for this lunar eclipse, this is what you need to let go of. Negative thinking, and especially when it comes to shit about the past. Let it go. This is your window of opportunity to do it. Fuck yeah. I feel that strongly. Strongly. All right. Let's get some oracles to detach. Look at that. Detach, rest and reconsider. And you saw me shuffle these guys. I mean, it's just unbelievable. And we have the Six of Pentacles here. We have detach. Let it go. Let go of the childhood, the negative energy. Let go of not being receptive to energy. If you want to know why relationships are always seem to be out of balance, it's because you are still focusing on this. This is a great time to do it. And for this weekend, because this happens on Sunday, rest and reconsider. Reconsider some things. Okay? Boom. Now, let's get all right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a shadow work really quick. I was only going to do 3 cards. God damn it, I hate when I do that. All right. Interesting. Shadow dance. When you move shadows, you discover your rhythm. So this is about fluidity, movement, and being open. 3rd house issues in astrology. Absolutely. Do the shadow dance. Don't let your shadows fuck with you. Dance with them. You know what I mean? Dance like your demons are watching. All right. Expel those. This is a huge message about detaching from something from the past and getting out of the negative state. And look at that. The sun. Absolutely. Shine as brightly as the sun. Card number 1. This is this is creation. This is beautiful. Shine, shine, shine. That's all you need to do. Because I'll tell you something. Once you do this shadow dance, once and for all, with this eclipse, the sun comes out. The sun will come out. Capricorn. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. All right. That was a clear indication. Don't be tempted to hold on to this shit from the past anymore. It's time, Capricorn. Very, very good. All right. Let me know if that resonated at all, too, of course, you know. Daddy issues. That's right, Jenny. Okay, so let's see. Let's take Capricorn off the board. And let's go ahead and do Pisces next. Pisces. Welcome to your full moon eclipse energy update. That's what we're going to call it, an energy update. All right. Let's see. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Pisces. Oh, damn. Look at this. You hear me shuffling these cards. You know what I mean? What is going on here? we've got 2 10s, double the payoff. However, I think with this, Pisces, is because this is your lunar eclipse. It's in your lunar eclipse. You have a chance to let go of a lot, unburdening yourself, moving on, man. That's it. And your movement, you're making progress. But what we have to do here is release our burdens. The 10 of Swords says they think you're a little frustrated with some of your negative energy. Maybe it's just time to let that go. These 2 10s kind of work together. And the 6 of Cups, again, some daddy issues, some past issues. Let those go. So you might be wrestling with some of that stuff, you know? For some of you, I feel like there has been a revisionist history of some sort, and now it's kind of coming to fruition for you. But when we release our burdens, this lets us move forward here, and that's really important at this time. Release what no longer serves you, Pisces. That's the bottom line right there. That's incredible energy. It's weird. So far, the first 2 readings have almost been similar. And I'm telling you guys, I mean, I shuffle these cards. I really do. All right, let's get it. New vitality with the Ace of Wands. 9, that is the Hermit. And all right, so I'm going to tell you something. You go within. You get that. Oh, shit. Pay attention. The whistle's blowing. Oh my God. So, everybody, what you need to do, Pisces, go within. Get that inner whistle going, just like the one out there. And it's all about lack of self-confidence. So, it stems from childhood. It creates a negative attitude. But if we get out and ground this weekend, hopefully, never has the fire whistle been, number 1, that loud, and number 2, gone off during a Thursday night live. Or any time that I've recorded, when I'm recording your readings. But of course, it's the Pisces lunar eclipse, and, well, that's what you got going on in the background, Pisces. Okay, so let's get a closing message for you. So listen, the lack of self-confidence is because we need to let go of these issues that have been brought up from the past. Time to release them. We don't need to revisit them. We need to release them, okay? So pay attention to that. That whistle's just going to go the whole time. All right. This is interesting. Woman holding a coin. Looks like prosperity is yours. Love that lavender. Okay, let's read up on that. I don't know what the hell that means. Woman holding a coin. That's got to be kind of like the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Let's see. Just whistles just going off. Wow. The elegant dressed woman on this card sits on a beautiful chair holding a bright gold coin. When the card comes upright in a woman's reading, I don't know, so let's do it this way, it may refer to her directly and to a successful endeavor regarding her own finances or health. This card can also signal a woman of support or assistance regarding these issues. She may give you financial advice or connect you with someone who does. This woman may be someone you meet where you make your money, or it may be a woman of wealth and value. Either way, this card is telling you to be on the lookout for helpful assistance or even the possibility of new love or friendship. Connected to a woman of wealth or business. All right, so yeah, that's basically the Queen of Pentacles there. And how we relate to it for this is getting back that solar plexus energy and feeling good about it, okay? Feet on the ground, stable. I think there's a huge connection for you, Pisces. In order to release this, usually I would tell you to go to some water. I say, get on some grass. Park your ass and ground. And say this while you're releasing. I am safe, I am secure, I am protected. I am safe, I am secure, I am protected. Everything works out in my favor. Okay? But 2 10s here and an Ace of Wands, perfect energy to let things go. So far, it's telling you exactly what to let go. And I'm digging it. So there you go, Pisces. We got that licked. All right. Let's see. What do we got going on now? I say let's do Cancer next. Let's do Cancer. Welcome, Cancer, to your lunar eclipse mini read. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about your 9th house. This is where this lunar eclipse is happening in Pisces. And this is about getting a new spiritual approach, Cancer. This is about looking at things differently, you know, coming up with your own philosophy, changing some beliefs that you have that need to change, okay? So let's get it. Welcome, Cancer. All right. All right, the Emperor. Taking action. Huge. Take some action. But you're having some problems trusting your intuition. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. Okay? You want to trust your intuition at this time. 8 of Cups is getting rid of shit and walking away from it. This is perfect. Excellent time to do this. But it takes action. But the one thing you lack is trusting your intuition. You follow that and you are golden. You're welcome, Karen. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so let's get some oracles to go with that. So this is good. This is you taking the action to walk away. But trust that the universe has got your back. I think that's the thing. You know, it's just, I feel like I'm getting cold feet. I got to do this by myself. And it's not necessarily the case. In fact, you are being guided. Take those, keep that. Okay. All right, yeah. Sacral. And I think this connects with the Emperor, is, you know, that orange, taking action. This is joy. This is your pleasure center. Strengthening bonds with the Ace of Pentacles. So you have an opportunity here to move forward and strengthen and move towards something. You're definitely moving. Maybe physically, or moving towards something better here that you deserve. So let's go ahead and get a closing message for you. There's walking away, there's movement, there's the Chariot, hostilities, yeah. That's what you could be dealing with right now. Wow, it's like Conan the Barbarian. That's the first time I've ever seen that card. But it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out what that means. Hostilities. Let's not focus on these, you know? And it looks like the fall background too. So defend yourself. Take action. That's what I think. Take action. And the thing is that he doesn't have his helmet on. Okay? So don't let things catch you off guard. Okay? Maybe let go of the hostilities and move towards peace. That's the message for a lot of you, all right? Okay, Cancer, that is going to do it. I told you, it's going to be short and sweet. You know, if you want those long, lengthy readings, then watch that midweek reset, because that will set you good. That will set you good. All right, now, Cancer, we are going to take you off the board. Thank you for watching. Stick around, because if you got questions, I got answers. All right. So let's take you off the board and let's do Leo next. That's right. Leo's in the house, fellow kings and queens. Kings and queens. You're welcome, Shrell. Stick around. I'll give you a reading. We're going to race through these. Somebody keep track of what we've done. Could you do that? Let's see. We've done Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer. Do we have another one? Leo. All right. Leo, let's do it. All right. Okay. We are hesitant about making plans, but we got a lot of ideas. So let's work on that, okay? And I think the Six of Pentacles here is saying, let's only focus on reciprocating energy here, all right? And no longer like put our attention towards things that don't. Let's focus on, we've got a lot of creative ideas going on here. Maybe some of us want to go back to school. This is happening in our 8th house. So this is movement. This is also money coming in, dialing down debt. We've got a lot of ideas. The movement, though, it feels like it's a hesitancy, you know, so maybe we need to balance out our energy before we make that move, and that's okay. So there may be some things to release. Maybe it's the timeline, for some reason I feel it's like a lack of timing or something of that nature. All right. So let's just remember that. Again, I say make the plans. I say go. You're ready. I think maybe the hesitation is that you feel you're not ready, and the universe is like, open your hand and we'll fill it. You know, and the universe will never take a big fat dump in your hand. It will give you what you desire. I think you're thinking you're not ready for it, and the universe is like, you are. That's why you're being inspired. That's why you have all these different things going on. So be aware of that. All right. Wow. Look at that. Okay. So change your focus. Again, denying yourself joy. That's a big thing right there. That's a big thing there. You have denied yourself joy, which doesn't allow you to strengthen your bonds, to have that reciprocating energy. So you need to change your focus. And that focus, where does that go? To you and only you. All right. That's huge. Change your focus, change your life. And I think that's where the healing takes place. It is allowing yourself the joy that you fucking deserve. Because I think you finally got the idea, son of a bitch, I have squandered myself, and I'm not going to dwell on it. I'm going to get moving. Change your focus, change your life. This lunar eclipse can release that and open yourself up to joy. 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 Joy to Leo. All the boys and girls now. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Yeah, well, joy to you and me. All right, let's get your closing message. Come on, I just want one. There it is right there. Look at that. Number 3, blossoming abundance. That's right. When you open yourself up to joy, joy rains on you. And I love the golds in there. See some black-eyed Susans. Looks good. This is all about opening up to abundance, changing your focus, because that's really what this is about. The 6 of Pentacles here really sticks out, Leo. And that says, open yourself up, change your focus on blossoming abundance. It's time. The 2 of Wands, I don't care if it's upright, sideways, or what. It's always, 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 it's time. Do it. That's right. Cash money, baby. Focusing on that abundance. Change your focus. Instead of lack, put it on abundance. All right, Leo. That was delicioso. So it's time to heal that aspect of yourself. And because it's 8th house issues, that also has to do with money, dialing down debt, that kind of shit. All right? Wow. So far, so good, kids. I'm really digging it. How about you? All right, so I think what we'll do here is, because we jumped around so much, I think we'll just start at the beginning. So let's go ahead and do Aries, okay? So thank you so much for being here, everybody. Let's go ahead. Aries, welcome, welcome, welcome to your Lunar Eclipse Tarot reading. This is going to be a short and sweet one, but we're going to get the vibe for you. This is happening in your 12th house, And this is always about clearing the mental clutter in your mind. Always, always, always. Okay? Doing some mental cleanup, getting rid of the programs that are running in the background from 1984, you know, on a DOS system that doesn't exist anymore for you. All right, I almost started shuffling there. Ooh, okay. Listen, patience. I'm going to tell you that right now. Patience. Some things may not be going well for you, especially when it comes to family. You may be a little frustrated there, but I'm going to tell you something, Aries. The universe is really telling you to be patient. Be patient at this moment. The payoff is coming, especially, I think, for a lot of you, you may be thinking of moving this time, you know, at this time. But this is great energy. You just have to give yourself some time. Everything in divine timing. Okay, Aries? Excuse me. Damn. Did you ever have one of those food burps where it's just like, you know? Jesus. I ate some chicken and broccoli before I started it. All right. I guess I'm doing it that way. All right. Okay. Wow. Okay. Look at this. Go within. In the meantime, go within during this time, Aries. Okay. And open up. Open up instead of holding back. And look at that. Ace of Cups. I think this is all about, for you, a time of self-healing and self-care. And opening yourself up to a long, stable relationship. Possibly a marriage. Possibly a marriage. Wow. See, that lunar eclipse, it's extra. It is extra. All right. So, let's get a message for you. I can't wait to get to the messages. That's what it is. I can't wait to do that. All right, let's do it. Come on. All right, there it is right there. Let's see. Ooh, contract. All right, so this may be what you're waiting for. Is some legal issues to come through, something like that. Things to balance out. Maybe a contract at work, but I'm going to tell you something. It goes in your favor. You heard it here first. I swear. I swear, you heard it here first. That is like crystal clear. If anyone knows anything about tarot, I think you would agree too, you know? But Aries, that is taking care of itself while you go ahead and open yourself up and really do the work that pays off. That's a payoff, man. Excellent. All right, Aries, that is going to do it for that. Stick around because you can ask your personal questions, you know? Or just give me something general, you know, like, what's my vibe? And I'll focus on you and I'll do the reading for you, okay? So, Aries, thank you so much. Let's do Taurus next. Taurus, welcome. It's the full moon lunar eclipse, kids. Let's get the vibe for you. So let's go to the tarot table and hit it. Taurus. Aries, thank you for being here. Stick around. We're going to do our Q&A, and that's when I'm only going to do 3 cards. I got to only do 3 cards. I always say that, and I never do. All right, Taurus, let's do this. All right, damn. All right, frustrated. This is happening in your 11th house, and that has to do with other people, groups of people, and this looks frustrating as hell. 2 4s and a 5. First of all, you need some rest this weekend. There's been a lot of crazy shit going on, and it's really making you feel unstable. I'm going to tell you something, Taurus, right now. You've got to fare the weather through this. You've got to let go of focusing on disharmony and drama. I think you're doing this because you're overtired, and I think you're just being a bitch. You know what I mean? Sometimes I just have to say it the way it is. You know what I mean, guys? It's disruption at home, it's disruption in your sleep, and it's causing a lot of drama, and we don't need that. So release that. That's what we're doing. What we're going to do for this eclipse for ourselves is not let other people's drama get involved in ours. And what we're going to do is get our house in order once we get some rest. All right? So for this eclipse, it's going to be extra for you. So prepare yourself now. Get the rest. Don't focus on the drama. Okay? And competing. There's that other thing of competing, of trying to get to something. I don't know. Remember, you're in control by not being in control. You have the strength to get yourself through this, Taurus. So just remember that. You know, this seems like heavy energy. 4 + 4 is 8. So use that inner strength to get through this. And temperance. Everything in divine timing. It will balance out when you shift your focus to it. Okay? Interesting. All right, let's get a closing message. Like I said, for these, we're just doing it short and sweet because I spoil you all week. 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. Yeah, look at that. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. And that is the crown, folks. The crown chakra. Allow the universe to guide you through this difficult time right now. I mean, that is a goddamn beautiful card. Look at that. Allow yourself that universal wisdom. Look at that beautiful crown. Great representation there. Allow yourself to be guided and bathed in that purple light. Fantastic. So yes, there has been some crazy shit. Release it. Release your focus on it. All right, Taurus? Very good. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to watch your full tarot reading. I do personal readings, of course. I will do those. I'm going to be doing those after we get through these. And yeah, we got the freaking weekend tomorrow. That's right, folks. The freaking weekend, 10 a.m. We're going to be doing that. How come that didn't show up? Interesting. I'm going to have to check that out. Okay. Let's see here. We're going to switch over. Taurus, thank you so much. Stick around. And Gemini, you are next. Gemini. You are next up on this lunar eclipse. It's happening on Sunday, and it's taking place in your 10th house. So this could be about career stuff going on at work, trying to get that work-home balance. Let's see what we got. Wow, Jesus, this is so bizarre. All right, calm your storm during this eclipse season. Regulate your emotions. Don't get so emotionally involved in everything right now, Gemini. Stay away from the drama, of course. You could be wrapped up in that. Just kind of slowly pull yourself out of it, okay? And the 10 of Wands here, this is difficulty letting go. So let it go. Maybe you're struggling with letting go of a job here, you know? If you want my advice, and I hope you take that, I think it's time. I think it's time. I think you deserve something better. I think you know deep in your heart that you do, because what you want to do for the rest of your life, or to make money, is to not have to feel like you've got to struggle. If you're not enjoying doing what you're doing, then get the fuck out of it and open yourself up to something that you can enjoy. It's possible. That's what you say to yourself. The 3 things you want to say to yourself. It's possible. I deserve it. And it's on its way. How about that? It's possible. Anything you think of, yes, it's possible. Take a good look around you. That with the thing that you're sitting on, the thing that you're watching this on, that's a thought. So all things started with a thought. Yeah, look, clarity of belief. Exactly what I'm talking about here. Reach out. Again, you don't have to go through this alone. And do not turn your back on the opportunity that this eclipse brings. Absolutely. And reaching out, that's recognition and reward. When you get that clarity of belief, when you go, listen, man, life is too short to be fucking working at a shithole that I don't enjoy when I should be doing what I enjoy. Take it from somebody like me. I have worked some shitty goddamn jobs in my fucking 56 years on this spinning ball. And I'm going to tell you something. There is nothing better than working for yourself and the joy that it brings. It's possible. I deserve it. And it's on its way. It is done. That's what you say to yourself, Gemini. That's some powerful shit. You know? I don't know why I'm getting angry. But it's just because, you know, that's the energy. That's the energy right now. So I'm going to give you both of these. The third chakra, which is the solar plexus. I am worthy. I deserve it. Just like what we were talking about. And appreciation. That's another thing. Appreciate your surroundings. Because what you put your focus on is what you see. If you see a lack of opportunities out there, you're going to experience that. If you say life is abundant and I know that what brings me joy is out there and I can do it, it's possible, I deserve it, and I allow it, well then, holy shit. See what I'm saying, Gemini? Empowering shit. Some of these readings are, kind of a little painful, and some of them are really encouraging. All right, Gemini. Make sure you watch your midweek reset. That's on Wednesdays at 10. And don't forget the freaking weekend, too. And I don't know why the freaking weekend's not showing up. But, yeah, that's on Fridays, 10 a.m. tomorrow. It is going to be ready, and it's on time. Yay! All right, Gemini, I love you all. Stick around for your questions, and let's see. Let's do, all right, we got Cancer, Leo. We got Virgo next. Virgo, happy birthday. This eclipse is happening in your 7th house of relationships. So, this ought to be interesting. Birthday love, love so tender, calling me back to you. Look at the 10 of Wands has been in almost every reading. Baby, I surrender. What was that song? Dun, 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 dun. That was the 80s. Tender love. That's what it is. Dun, 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 dun. Tender love, love so tender, calling me back to you. Virgo, I surrender. Oh man, I'm going to look that shit up. That's some good shit. Yeah. That's when Jeffy was listening to R&B. I always listen to R&B. My babysitters used to listen to it. I remember she loved the Gladys Knight and the Pips. So she was Gladys and me and my brother were the Pips. So we had to learn dance moves. She was really obsessed with that. It was either that or she would lock us in the closet until my parents got home. But anyway, Virgo, let's do your eclipse reading. You create your reality, especially when it comes to relationships. Ask the universe for it. Let go your burdens of past relationships. That's integral for you, okay? What, Jen? That's some good shit. I don't even think you were born yet. Oh, shit. All right. Yeah, so create something here, Virgo. But you got to release something. And that's your burdens from other relationships. So let's get these. Sometimes I shuffle them, sometimes I don't. Yeah, look at that. The 2 of Cups coming together. Son of a bitch. I'm telling you, single Virgos. Have faith. The universe is teaching you something here. That you put your focus on it, you attract it. You do not chase, you attract. Okay? Nurture. Work on yourself. Go out and ground. When you nurture yourself, again, when you work on yourself, you become a magnet of that energy and you pull that energy into you. That's incredible. So this lunar eclipse can really help you release some emotional issues that will bring that person into your life. I guarantee it. Oh my God, look at this son of a bitch. Ring that goddamn bell, boy. Caring connections. You heard it here first. Son of a bitch. Tender love. Why was I singing that at the beginning of this? You know? Shit. Look at that. That's incredible. Virgo. You can't make that shit up. Let me know in the comments what's going on. Are you single and ready to mingle? All right, Virgo. Thank you so much. Stick around. We're going to do some questions afterwards. All right, so I think we got Libra on the bill. Yes, Libra. Let's do this. Libra, Libra, Libra. This full moon eclipse is happening in your 6th house of daily routine. So stop doom scrolling. Stop sitting on the toilet. and doom scrolling until your legs fall asleep, that shit ain't working anymore. You know what I'm saying? You know that feeling? I've done that. Especially when I was like in my first weeks of my accident. And then I'd have to like kick my legs out for them to get their feeling back in them. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is about diet, exercise, trimming the fat out of your daily routine and refining it with that Virgo energy, Libra. It's time to do it, okay? Now, let's get the vibe here. All right, so you're taking things way too seriously. It's time, just like the Two of Wands, it's time, maybe some halted plans, something like that. But I'm telling you right now, this is important for you. You're taking things way too serious. Again, start finding some joy in your life. There's something in the past that's kind of make you hesitant. Let it go. That's what this message is. Have some fucking fun, will you? Again, a lot of us, that collective message was true. A lot of us rob ourselves of our joy because of experiences. Wow, everyone's gotten the 10 of Wands or the 6 of Cups and the 2 of Wands actually in their readings. Interesting. So, with that being said, yeah, seek the truth. That changing your focus helps you alleviate and release those darkest fears of fear, loss, failure, all of it. Let it go. It stems from the past. Release it. I'm telling you. So far, these readings have given you clear and concise instructions on what to release this weekend, this full moon. Wow. Thank you, Spirit, for that. That was the intention. That was my intention. Oh, for the love of Jehoshaphat. All right. Just stack it when that happens, Jeff. They want to be stacked. There it is. Boom. See? Financial constraints. Yeah, so that's what it may come down to. That's your fear right there. Number 13. That links to that right away. Let go of those. Okay? Abundance. Open up to it. Change your focus. Seek the truth. Your darkest fears are actually creating those. Focus on abundance and it's yours. Okay? Libra. That's huge. Change your focus, change your life. Let go of your fear. Fear is the dream killer. Don't worry about the money, it'll show up. Okay? Excellent. Things to release. Your routine's going to change. Are you emotionally ready for it? Can you handle it? Of course you can. Of course you can. Okay? All right, Libra. Stick around. We're going to answer your questions. Let's go and move on to Scorpio. Scorpio, welcome to your lunar eclipse reading. This is about your 5th house. This is about romance, joy, experiencing joy. Could be a focus on children, but a big focus on love and romance. Okay. For some reason, I had to do that. Yeah. It's time to release. It's a rebirth for you. Release your judgments, especially with other people, yours included. Scorpio, this is huge. This is a new beginning for you in love, in everything. You're experiencing joy. Your passion is ignited with this full moon. Allow this ending to take place so you can be born again. Born again. All right. New beginnings here. Good. Good, good, good. Yeah. The universe is teaching you a lesson here about faith. It's time to take those daydreams and decisions and put them into action. Again, your passion has been ignited. It's time. Release your judgment. Oh, I don't think I can do that. I don't know if I could do that. And allow the universe to guide you. You shut off your crown. So that some of you Scorpios may feel writer's block or something like that. Allow yourself to be inspired. Allow it to come in. Release the blockages for yourself during this time. Allow love to come in. Okay? It's a new beginning all the way around. What's that, Kim? Yes, 100% have fun, enjoy your life because the world is rapidly evolving no matter what or who tries to stop it, so it might as well enjoy your life. You're goddamn right. Goddamn right. What's the point? That's the thing. What's the point? But I'll tell you, when life is really appreciated and enjoyed, when you are joyful, when you are feeling good about yourself and the world around you, you know what I mean? So joy comes from within, and then you experience it around you. Look at that. 35, the first chakra, Archangel Michael. So this is all about protection, survival instincts. We're no longer surviving, Scorpio. It's now time to claim thriving. And that's what this can do. And that opens up the avenue to love and self-love. Huge message for you, Scorpio, right there. God damn. Coming in hot. Scorpio. That's incredible. Make sure you watch your midweek tarot reading. That's posted on Wednesdays at 10 a.m. It was a little late because I was against the wire, you know, and it takes a while to upload. So it was a little late, but it's still on Wednesday. You got it. And enjoy it because they're just going to keep getting better as things go on. So Scorpio, that's a big message. No longer surviving, but thriving. Excellent. And you claim that. All right. So Scorpio, love that, love that, love that. Let's look at the chat. Let's go ahead and we're going to just, I don't know. I think we're just going to take a little break. I think I'm going to take like some water. I can't even open that. Doing readings like that, like really messes up your throat, you know? But I love it. I love it. All right. That's all the fucking break I needed. Let's get to it. Scorpio, thank you so much. Use this energy to empower yourself this lunar eclipse. All right. Next is Sagittarius. Welcome, Sag. This lunar eclipse is happening in your 4th house. So there could be some things that you need to have done around the home. Okay. You may be thinking about moving. You may take action to move, something to that extent. Or it could be releasing some old issues about family. Let's do it. All right. Well, okay. So, again, don't let anything dim your light, okay? 5 of Cups, reversed. You're no longer wasting your energy, okay? You're no longer letting anything or someone or something dim your light, okay? And that opens you up to a beautiful relationship here with the 2 of Cups. That's what you need to focus on. Union, harmony, okay? So instead of seeing disharmony and focusing your energy on other things, because let's face it, I think you've put things off that you need to take care of, okay? And it's time to do that. Again, don't hide from the sun, bask in it while you can, okay? Don't let anyone or anything dim your light. Stop wasting your energy. Release it. Take your energy back. That brings in the union. The 2 of Cups is huge. That's huge. So this could be about relationships too and things coming together. Holy shit, you can't make that up. You can't make that up. There's the 2 of Cups again, coming together. I flipped the card over and said it at the same time. That was live, man. You saw that. See, this is why I love my fucking job, is because of shit like that. You can't make this stuff up. This is real, and it's live, and it's happening in front of your face, and there's no way you can fucking deny it, folks. That's why I love my job. Strengthening bonds. You may be hesitant about doing that. You may be a little protected. I say go for it. And refusing to see. Well. Another 2. So there needs to be harmony and balance in the home. You're refusing to see that it's important for you to strengthen your bonds because it actually dims your light and makes you full of regret. So allow this full moon eclipse to help you rid yourself of that. Wow, that's huge. I gotta give some hearts right there. I mean, that shit is huge. That is huge. Well, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Love it. Love it, Kim. Welcome. Because you now are along for one hell of a ride. I'm going to tell you that right there. All right, let's get a closing message for you, Sagittarius. That's a strong message right there. That's a strong message. All right, let's do it. What do we got? Fourth chakra. Yeah. Archangel Raphael. And that is opening your heart. Look at that beautiful energy. Open your heart. It's time to release the heartache in your heart. This is what you do during this full moon eclipse. And I guarantee you, this will change your fucking life. All right? Sag, that's a strong message right there for you. And I hope this helps and I hope it hits because this is beautiful. What a great example of what to release. Your relationships are more important to you than you want to believe, and you are holding yourself back from fully experiencing it. And that's relationships with your family, with your siblings, with your lover, with your kids, with everybody in your, the people you work with, all of that. Open yourself up to it. And it's about releasing shit from the past. So Sagittarius, that's fucking great energy to release. All right. We only have one more sign to go, and then we can start the Q&A. Fantastic. Aquarius, welcome. This is your lunar eclipse reading. So this is happening in your second house of finances. So we could be releasing some bullshit about money and lack of it, and opening ourselves up to opportunities and to finances. Not only that, but there is a strong indication of opening ourselves up to what we deserve. I deserve an abundant life. I open myself up to abundance. You follow me on that? Okay, so let's get it. Let's get it. All right. So this energy can be frustrating, especially with the people close to you. I don't want you to feel isolated from them. I want you to know that a little time apart is going to be growth. I don't know why I'm saying that for some of you Aquariuses, but some alone time right now is something that you've avoided, and I think you need it. And I think the universe is saying, you know what? You've got to release this. I just don't like that card because I feel that card. I know what that card feels like. I think all of us can relate to that. Let me know in the chat. But it's just, it's unnecessary. So it's time to heal ourselves. This gives you an opportunity to do it, especially when it comes to how you look in the mirror at yourself. And you've had these ideas that I got to work on my self-esteem, and now it's time to do it. So release the pain that makes you look at yourself in a twisted perception in the mirror, okay? Especially because it affects the people around you, especially friends and family, all right? It can be frustrating, but you can do it. There's growth involved here, and that's fantastic. Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. It's time to release this. It's time to release this. You are in control. That's the illusion. Okay? The illusion is, I'm so out of control, I can't control anything. Aquarius, you are so in control. As soon as you declare that you are, okay? And all you need to do is focus on dreams coming true. And releasing the fact that you deserve, you have a tendency to feel, I don't deserve this. And the universe is like, release that, please, because we're going to show you what you deserve, and you're going to be grateful for it. No more heartache, no more pain. I'm telling you. Pull out that inner strength and release this heartache that you carry still with you. Which one? The one in the middle. That's weird. Okay. And it's man holding a heart. Hello, Frisco. Holy shit. All right. Okay, let's see what this is. This has got to be like the King of Cups. I'm assuming that's what that is. I've never seen that card before. Number 45. Oh no, Aquarius. Yeah, male dealing with family, love, or emotions. It's not gender specific, but this is an energy of you dealing with family, love, or emotions, okay? So, this signals a greater clarity about emotions and their purpose in your life. There could be more balanced approach to family and love at this time, even if these things have been confusing experiences for you in the past. So this card can signal the presence of a new man in your life. Hell yeah. One who tends to be more thoughtful and aware. Whether or not this is a man, this is a love interest or a friend. He brings a high intention to help where personal projects, family, or home issues are concerned. So it almost seems like there's like a person or an energy coming in to help you release this, especially when it's about family, which helps you build your self-esteem, you know? And I find it very telling here. Which one are you going to choose? We take that one all fucking day. You know what I mean, Aquarius? All right, listen. Release your bullshit about relationships. That's a big one for you. And a happier person you will be. Never seen that card before. You know, I used to have hair like that. I did. I'll put up some pictures, you know. All right, I guess that gets everybody. So, this is the time that we've been waiting for. Go ahead and give me your questions. Leave them at the door. All right, everybody. This is the time where I answer your questions. So, go ahead and ask away, and I'll do it in order, or I'll just pick them out randomly, all right? This will give me a time to kind of wet my whistle. And, yeah. So what do we got going on here? What's the stats? I didn't even look at that stuff. Let's see what we got. We did all the signs. We did the collective reading. We did a little meditation. Of course, you guys can watch that in the replay. If you missed it, not a problem. I'll have that up for you. I'll probably cut it up. But if you guys have been sitting and watching this whole thing, have you noticed that most of these readings kind of said similar situations? You know, the energy's there. It's a time to release some emotional stuff, especially around this time. Doesn't mean we got to do it right on Sunday. You know, we just could be becoming aware of some of the situations. And that's why I love doing these readings for you, is because we can actually go ahead and be aware of the energy, be ahead of the game, and have it work in our favor. That's fantastic, you know? So let's see what we got. Don't be scared. Ask a question. Why am I yelling? Can everybody hear me? I mean, why are you doing that? All right. So while we're waiting, let's see. What can I riff on? I don't know. I'm starting to get used to the new schedule. We are all going through it. We are all going through it. Next week, random esoteric topics out of the singing bowl. Oh, that'd be cool. That's a good one, Kevin. That's a good one. You guys are in the house, so ask a question. What's up, Tracy? How you doing? Go ahead and ask a question. I'll answer it. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. You ever wanted a personal reading with me? I think this is now your time to kind of test the waters out, you know? It's free. You can just go ahead and just put your name in there or something. And you really don't have to ask a question. If I just focus on your name, I focus on your energy, and then I'll give you a reading that way. So maybe that's, if you're hesitant about asking a question, just put your name there. Can you see anything? Can you see anything, you, me, please? Yeah, okay. All right, Tracy, let's do it. What do we have for Tracy? Let's go ahead to the tarot table. Let's see, Tracy. What do we got for you? For some reason, I'm getting a plane, air travel. What's that? going on? Tracy, does that mean anything? As soon as I kind of focused in on your energy, I saw a plane taking off. Would that have anything to do with you or something like that? Let me know. Yeah, strongly. Big time. Yes, Kevin, I have been using that shadow deck. Especially, I use them in all the readings. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay. No, not a plain thing? All right. So let's get the vibe for you. There we go. Ooh. All right, Tracy. It seems like you're juggling a lot here. Could be wishy-washy about a relationship. This is definitely about a relationship. Reciprocating energy, opening up to it. This is the universe saying, listen, take your time. You know what I mean? Like for some reason, it's timing. Are you getting a little impatient with this? Are you trying to juggle a lot? I mean, what's going on with the relationship here? It seems like there could be a new beginning for a relationship if you're not in one. So I think maybe you're just trying to like race against time for some reason. It seems like time is an issue. Maybe you don't have time for a relationship, but yet on the other hand, you really do. Like I said, there's this juggling aspect of it. What does that mean for you? I guess what this is saying is that if you focus on reciprocating energy with that Six of Pentacles, you know, tell the universe what you want and you can get it. But it's a new beginning in a relationship of some sort. I was going to do 3 cards and look at what I'm doing. See, I told you. 3 cards, my ass. All right, I'll do 3 cards on the Oracle because once you get on a roll, you can't stop. Oh, you might have something to say to somebody too, Tracy. So just be aware of that. Let's do this. Yeah. Maybe it's safety and security about this relationship. That's something you need to go in, all right? And there's, again, the movement towards a relationship will really work out for you, Tracy. So just feel security, feet on the ground, practical approach. Take your time with this, and I think this will work out for you, all right? So let's do... I saw Jojo ask a question. So thank you, Tracy. I hope that helped. That resonated in some way. You can go back and watch that too later on. Oh, you missed Pisces. I did Pisces. I think I did Pisces 2nd or 3rd. It'll be on the replay. You can go ahead and check that out. So let's see. I wanted to scroll back. Sherelle. All right. You've just left a narcissist. Well, guess what, honey? You're going to find one that isn't a narcissist. You deserve somebody that's going to treat you good. If anything that reading is you're dropping the 0 and getting with a hero. You heard it here first. Good for you. Good for you. Excellent. Let's see. Jojo, I'm going to answer your question. Should I try taking my NYS massage therapy test again? All right, let's see. A yes or a no? Let's see what we got. All right. Yeah. I would say this, my dear. I would say absolutely. However, there's a little divot here. It's time for you to get out of the negative mindset that didn't let you pass it in the first place. Be practical, feet on the ground. Okay? Look at the long game. But the 2 of Cups says, yeah, that's coming together. That's definitely coming together. Let's get some oracles. I would say, yeah, this time around, I bet you pass it. You heard it here first. But I'm telling you, the big warning is don't let the negativity get to you. Don't let the negative mindset stop you. Yes, believe and succeed. That's all it takes. Son of a bitch. Change your focus, because then again, the fear is stopping you from doing it. And sacral chakra. Does that bring you joy? You know, you wouldn't have this pull to go ahead and take it again if you weren't supposed to take it again. So think about that. There it is. Second time around, things work out. I say yeah. But let's not have the past repeat itself. That's the big thing, you know? Damn, Jojo. Get back and take your massage therapy test. Thank you. Do you see any spirit around me, please? You know what? I'm telling you, for some reason, the whole plane thing was a theme, Tracy. That's the first thing I saw. It was very vivid to me, and I got to go with that. So if it is somebody that did a lot of traveling, or maybe was an airline pilot or something like that, I'm telling you, that may be it. You're welcome, Jojo. You're welcome. All right. I think I saw Sherelle go ahead and throw it out there, right? Sherelle. Yeah. Let's do one for Sherelle. Sherelle, let's do this. If you're still there. If you're not, I'm doing your reading anyway. All right. What's going on for Sherelle? Okay, yeah. So release with this weekend energy. Let go of the anxiety. Anxiety is nothing but not knowing what's coming up next. And I'm going to tell you what's coming up next. First of all, trust the universe has got your best interest. The universe wants you to blossom. The universe wants you to succeed. It gives you all the right elements for you to blossom in the 100% you are. You know what I mean? You are always connected, so there's no fear. In fact, get excited, because this is a new beginning for you. You just have to take that first step, Sherelle. That is incredible. Don't be foolish by letting, I don't know what's happening. Say this, I don't know what's happening. And I'm so fucking excited because I don't know what's coming, but I know it's a fuck ton better than what I've allowed myself. End of discussion. Thank you, universe. Everything works out in my favor. The universe guides me. The earth supports me. I am safe. I am loved. I am protected. Say it with me. I am safe. I am loved. I am protected. A fucking men. Sexual chocolate. All right, look at that. Heart chakra. Let go of your pain. Shine as brightly as the sun. Sherelle, this is your time. This is a positive fucking reading here. Positive reading. That's incredible. Damn. Sherelle, what the hell? That was incredible. Good for you. This is a whole new beginning. And all you are required to do is shine, and don't let anyone or anything dim your light. Absolutely. Wow. Incredible. Brand new start there. And you should be excited about it. All right, let's see. Let's see, what else? Who do we got? Kevin, you still in the house? All right. Until I see if Kevin's there, I'm going to go ahead and do one for you, Jen. We haven't done one in a while, a personal one. We're too goddamn busy, you know? We try to make time, and then I talk so fast we talk over each other, and we try to like catch up each other, and then, there's my client. Okay, I got to go. All right, Kevin, I'm going to do Jen first, and then I'm going to do you, all right? So let's go. All right. Excellent. Okay, Jen. Don't let your thoughts deceive you. Don't let other people deceive you. This is not the time to do it. What you are doing, my dear, is let's be strategic. You are not stuck with the hangman. You need a different perspective. That's all. You got to look at this animal just a little bit differently. There's more than one way to skin a cat. The thing is Eight of Pentacles is put in the work. Put in the work. Put in the time and effort to make it work. That's a busy girl right there. Make the time. Put in the effort. Take a different approach because the Knight of Wands is getting your passion ignited and it's roaring right now. So we're getting out of this stuckness and really putting in the work to making things happen and stoking our own fire in the proper way instead of starting fires. You know what I mean? So let's get an oracle. So don't let, especially around the full moon here, you see the full moon, it's shedding to light that people being shady, but that's okay. Let them. That's the big thing now these days. Let them. Powerful shit. Powerful shit. Open up your heart. Focus on success and growth. Another 8. And shine as brightly as the sun. I mean, there you go. Perfect. This is nice fiery energy. This is being uplifted. This is finally getting that everything's falling into place. Just allow it. Okay? Focus on success and growth. Put in the work to do that. Again, it's time to change the perspective. That's incredible. All right, Kev. Let's do it. What are we at? We're at 1 hour and 37 minutes. Not bad. Not bad at all. See, I love doing these lives. It's 8:30. Fuck yeah. We're good. Thank you so much for hanging out, guys. I'm telling you. This is going to start something big. You guys see you guys here now that are here now. You're welcome, Shrell. I'm going to tell you. You're witnessing the beginning of something big. You know what I mean? I'm telling you. All right, Kevin, what do we got? The Kevster. Kevsternator. The Kevinator. The Kevster. All right. Justice needs to go there. Yep. Wow. All right. Listen, man. Things will balance out. The wheel is turning. The problem with things, Kevin, is that the wheels of justice turn very slow. And that's what you need to realize here. In the meantime, you got to trust the universe has got your back. You got to know that divine timing, okay, is essential. You got to look at the big plan instead of short little bursts. You got to really look at, you're playing chess with the universe here, you know? And you're always got to be 5 moves ahead. Success. And whatever this is, this plays out. This is a karmic thing for you. And I believe with this full moon eclipse happening in your sign, I think this is the launch point of it, to tell you the truth. You know? Some bitch. Okay. Now, let's get some oracles. This is everything in due time. So you may be feeling like, come on, let's go. Listen, slow your roll. It's coming. It's coming. Healing begins right around this time. All right, so be aware of that. And that comes with your darkest fears. Fuck fear. Go forward boldly. Go within. Ground yourself this weekend, if it's not too wet out there. But grounding. Allowing the earth to kind of ionize that negative energy to kind of round out your magnetic field. But this almost seems like a karmic thing that's at play, and you just have to let it play out, knowing that it's going to be successful. And no fears, doubts, or worry. I release all fear, doubt, and worry. I replace it with love, joy, and peace. Everything works out in my favor. Okay? Pretty cool. Hey, Kim, you want a reading? Because I think I'm going to do you And hey, Kim, I'm going to do you, and then I'm going to split. But yeah, I think, I'm not going to sit here all goddamn night. I'm hungry. I want some yogurt. Plus, I need a goddamn drink. Well, not a drink. I don't drink. Kevin, oh my God, Jeff, I freaked out and needed that. Good. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you. I hope it helped. Things are turning out in your favor. I'm telling you that right now. Just in the meantime, just know that it's coming to you. You're welcome. Thanks for being here. Kim, let me know if you want a reading. I can't do it until you give me permission. So I'll just shuffle until I get an answer. I gotta remember I'm on a delay. All right, let's do it. Kim, what do we got for you? All these cards are face down except for this one, the Ten of Wands. You're moving forward, honey. But let's release some baggage this weekend with this lunar eclipse in your sign. So, time to move forward and release some baggage. That's huge. Oh, wow. Yeah, an offer's coming in. As soon as you do that, an offer comes in, my dear. For some reason, I'm thinking career change for some reason. And victory and success. I think you're kind of moving out of a victim mentality, something that a Pisces can easily fall into a trap of. And now you're claiming victory. This is recognition. This is success. Could be even an engagement of some sort. Maybe moving towards that. Let's get some oracles. But this is definite movement forward. A message coming through that's going to make you feel really goddamn good. Maybe an offer. Healing begins. Oh my God, darkest fears. Because Kevin's a Pisces too, and that came. You saw me shuffle these deck. I don't get it. I don't get it. Open up to the well-deserved reward. You could already have this, Kim, but your darkest fears need to be released. Again, that's the burden that needs to be released here. I mean, that's good. Well-deserved reward. That's Nine of Pentacles. Do you feel you believe that you need this? What was that? Toss and delete weekend was today's dream. Okay, very good. Release the fear to open up to the success that you deserve. This is incredible. Wow. But healing begins with this weekend. Wow. That's incredible. Incredible. Good for you. All right. Everybody, thank you so much for spending time together this lovely evening, which I enjoyed fucking immensely. I mean, it seems like every time I'm doing a live, it just gets better and better and better. So, thank you so much for participating and being here. Hey, all right, you know what? I can do one. All right, you came in at the last minute. That's the universe testing me, y'all. Let's do it. All right. Jeff, I love this. I'm excited for the future of your page. You deserve so many great things happening. I love you and thank you. Thank you for watching, Jen. I'm glad you were able to catch one. Love you too. I'll see you mañana. All right. Arbu, okay. How do you Aruba? Yesterday, I had this weird feeling like someone was going to come on the chat and their name was, what was it? Oh my God, I was crying. I was laughing so hard. What are my ex feelings and current opinions for me? Okay. What are my ex's feelings and current opinions for me? Why do you care if she's an ex? You know what I mean? I'll tell you that without giving you any cards. Why the fuck do you care about what your ex thinks? Bye, Felicia. That's what I would say. Oh, look at that. 10 of Cups. Okay, let's get your reading there. Aruba. What was... Oh my God, look at the 10s. Holy shit. Boom. Look at that. Whoa. King of Cups. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, and 10 of Cups. Listen, fuck your ex. Sorry if I'm swearing, but this don't happen in a reading. Pay attention, folks. King of Cups, trust your intuition. Calm your storm. Oh, there, he. All right, sorry. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups. This is great energy. This is doubling down 3 times the payoff. You need to move to something else here. This is moving on, getting out of the negative mindset. Damn, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on here. It's making me sweat. I mean, look, I got a golden sheen around me. I didn't have that earlier. I mean, holy shit. That's incredible energy. What you got going on here? You got 3 X's? What's going on? All right, let's see what is up. Healing begins. Look at that. I've shuffled these cards so many times. Darkest fears. What? And well-deserved reward. All right, listen. If you have this notion that this person was the one, I assure you that you haven't met that person yet, and it's time for you to open up to it. You know what I mean? For some reason, this just looked like it wasn't a good situation that you got yourself out of. In fact, it really kind of made you think that there was something wrong with you. And I think that you are moving on into such more calmer waters. This is great healing energy. Don't fear what's coming up, because 3 10s are big payoffs. And I always say that things happen in 3s. So maybe this is your 3rd time around at a serious relationship, but don't worry about what your ex thinks, because you need to open yourself up to something better. I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's great. And you need somebody that is actually emotionally in tune with what you're feeling too. I think the last 3 times they've made you feel negative about yourself, they've burdened you with their bullshit, and they've kept you from being happy. I say, heal that part of yourself, release the fear, because that person is on the way. The one that is perfect for you. That is a great reading. Holy shit. Wow. I got to give it some hearts. I mean, ooh-wee. Does anybody even see those, or am I just doing that for myself? Oh, I don't know. I guess I'm doing it. All right. So there you go, hon. You got in at the last minute. But 3 10s? Are you kidding me? That's huge. Just like Kevin said, that's huge. He's one of my tarot students. That's huge. That is big. Listen, everybody, again, thank you so much. All right, let's see what it is. Yes, it was a nightmare. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thanks for picking this up at the last minute, sending your love and positivity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. Wow, that was good. That was a great way to end this live. I'm telling you. Listen, everybody, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I'm telling you, we're doing this every Thursday. We're going to be doing different themes all the time. I mean, this inspires me, you know? And after the fucking year I've had, this really makes it worth it, you know? So thank you so much for watching. You can go ahead and watch this on the replay. I'm going to be posting this all week because this is magic right here. The meditation, all of it. And I'm so glad that you were here to witness it with me. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you all. And we're going to say goodnight. Have a great weekend. Make sure you watch The Freaking Weekend. That's tomorrow at 10 a.m. That'll give you now I've taken a nice, fun, light approach with The Freaking Weekend now. We're not going to be so serious all the time. But I got you. Again, we're tweaking this. I'm finally getting into the rhythm of it. And, you know, the camera work, all of that. It's just all great. So thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And if you're in the area, I'm going to be at Tuscany Saturday from 10 to 4. And we're doing like a block party. And there is so much wonderful shit there, including really good food. It's a good time. I'm going to be doing readings there. So come on down and get a personal reading too. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can click the link in the description and it'll bring you to my booking page. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. You have a lovely night. And I am going to say adieu and I love you.